Welcome to Ageless Woman Cooking with Robin and Dana. It's fall.
It is, and we're going to do a pumpkin soup recipe. We have called it...
It's called a red curry pumpkin soup. So it's a little different from your traditional cinnamon nutmeg type of soup.
But it is so fast, so simple, literally done in minutes. So here's how it goes. Let's start from the beginning. First ingredient.
First ingredient, whoops, is this red curry paste. This is by Thai Kitchen, which you could buy at any grocery store. And then
I want to just tell them something because not everybody loves curry. It's not a strong curry smell.
No, this is, there's a lot of more lemongrass smell to this. And even though you think with the red that it would be spicy, this is not spicy. This is a mild red chili that's in there. And then we've got canned pureed pumpkin with nothing else in it, just the pumpkin itself.
My dog actually gets pumpkin every day. It helps his digestion. My vet recommended it after you recommended it, and we won't talk about the reason why.
Elimination, right?
It's for elimination if your dog has problems. This is like doggy constipation solution, and they love it. It's so good for them because it has good source of fiber.
Well, we've got either a chicken broth that you can buy,
or turkey in this case.
Or this one we've got turkey actually. We also have, if you have bone broth that you've made, you know, Dana has bone broth always in the freezer, so whichever you have on hand, that's fine. And then of course, coconut milk, and this is either, this is the full fat coconut milk. You can buy it in a can, or I like this because it seems to stay fresher. We're going to use the whole thing today, but I do like these containers because it seems like when you put it in from the can and then store it in the refrigerator, it doesn't stay as well as when it's in this container.
Not to mention, you can close this up and you can shake it again after it's in the fridge if you have leftovers. And remember, you hear us all the time harping on getting coconut fat into your diet because it's so good for you. Here's one more opportunity. And sometimes people freak out. They look at the calories, Robin. It's 140 calories for a third of a cup. This soup per serving is only going to be about 125 calories a cup. So it's not a lot of calories, but it's a lot of nutrition.
Absolutely.
Well, let's get started.
Okay, well, this truly is a busy woman soup. I mean, we are going to make this so quickly. Take 2 tablespoons of your red curry paste, put it in your pot, and cook it on the stove for about a minute, just to get the fragrance going. There's garlic in this paste. It's kind of like as if you were sauteing your garlic and your a little bit of your herbs beforehand. So do that for about a minute. And then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to add in our canned pumpkin.
Alrighty, and I have already opened these. I have a very handy dandy can opener that just lifts the lid right off. I love it because when I'm using this for my dog, I can put the lid right back on and in my fridge. So she's just scooping out all this bright orange pumpkin. I love pumpkin so much. And it's fun. You can have this as, you know, a big part of your meal, or you can just have it as a little appetizer. Lunchtime, it's great with a salad. What a great...
Also, Dana, pumpkin is what they call prebiotic. And we've talked about, that's not probiotic. Prebiotic is actually what the bacteria in your gut will eat. Really good for healing. Any of these starchy vegetables, pumpkin, sweet potato, butternut squash, are really, really excellent for healing the gut. Especially, you know, a lot of people have a hard time if they have gut, stomach issues and they think they're supposed to eat more fiber. They can't eat raw vegetables so well. Start with cooked vegetables like this and some of these starchy vegetables.
And all this bright orange color, it represents the nutritions that God put, the nutrition God put into these pumpkins. And I just love how he's so creative. Next
we're going to add the 4 cups of your stock or broth, and I'm just going to start kind of stirring it up in here. And then as soon as we're done with this, we're actually just going to cook this on the stove for about 3 minutes or so until it's heated through, bubbling a little bit before we add the final ingredient. So we will be back with you in about 3 minutes. Dana, we forgot salt as one of the ingredients. You know, you and I, we're salt lovers. but you want to not just salt it at the end. You want to salt it as you're cooking. So we added some of this Himalayan sea salt while this pumpkin broth curry paste was on the stove, and we'll add some more after we add the coconut milk, because you want to add salt as you're cooking. You want to add it in layers. You don't just want to add it at the end to taste, because there's something that happens as you're cooking it with the salt.
And it gets absorbed more fully. Okay, so the last step.
Last ingredient. We had this on the stove until it was bubbling. It was about 3 minutes.
And I'm shaking this coconut oil up really well. Just pulled it out of the cupboard. It doesn't have to be refrigerated until it's open, so it should plop right in there. Watch out, Robin, it could splash. Stand back, we don't have aprons on today. I guess it's, woohoo! Can you see that? I love this. Look at the contrast.
So we're basically making it, and save a little so we can drizzle it on the top to make it pretty.
Okay.
You know. So I'm just gonna stir that in there, and then this is going back on the stove for about another 3 minutes, and then it's ready to serve. We'll add a little salt while we're cooking.
Be right back. Hi there, we're back, and boy was that fast.
It was so quick. It's just amazing.
Well, we want to tell you a little bit about our process, because the basic recipe is for really palates that want to have kind of a mild flavoring. Robin and I like to get a little experimental and even spice it up more. So share what we offer.
We offer. You can add to the basic recipe. We added a little bit more ginger to the recipe to just give it a little more oomph to it. We were seasoning it consistently, just tasting it with salt. We like a lot of salt, and you could add extra red curry paste if you want. So you can spice it up a little, and I don't mean spice by hot, but let's talk about hot, because I like hot spicy. Dana doesn't like hot spicy as much as me, so we didn't add it to the soup, but I am going to add red pepper flakes. You guys see me use this all the time.
Well, I'm gonna do something different. What about that little thing?
Okay, so I'll add a couple red pepper flakes. Ooh, look how pretty that looks.
That is pretty.
And then just to make it look prettier, this really is for serving it. I'm just gonna add just a teeny bit more of the coconut milk and just kind of drizzle it. Well, mine is not making swirls, but
I am going to add just not even a teaspoon of honey. You know, pumpkin has a sweetness to it. Although the soup is not real sweet, I'm just going to drizzle a teeny bit of honey on mine. And again, I'm just
maybe a half a teaspoon.
Just like in the restaurants, it's just kind of drizzling around. And then I thought it'd be fun, just a dash of cinnamon. So we have a very different taste. Okay, it's time for the taste test. Oh, I'm so excited. Well, that's fun.
Delicious. It's delicious.
I want to tell you, if you're a sweet person, you're going to love the little drizzle of honey.
Can I try that?
Yes, you may.
Am I allowed to try hers?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to taste yours.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to like it.
Mmm.
Uh-huh. And I'm going to try yours.
I think I want the honey and the red pepper.
Oh, you know, this is so much fun. And this is what, you make a basic recipe and garnish it the way you want. Not to mention you could do herby, cilantro, herbes de Provence. Well, we're hungry. We're going to finish our soup. We hope you make this and enjoy it.
Good, 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 good.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I love this. I love this. What do you think?
I think I like both.
Mm-hmm. How is it together?
Yum.